Splatoon 3 received Multiplayer Game of the Year, broke the record for the fastest selling game in Japan ever, sold 10 million units in 3 months, and people cannot stop complaining about it. Splatoon is a franchise I've grown up with. I got this thing in elementary school and now I'm graduating high school. Today actually, as this video goes live right now. But that's not the point. The point is, I'm biased towards it. I've sunk more than 4,000 hours into the franchise, and I have a good understanding of how the game works, and most competitive players and even some casual players understand the game better than most people do. We love the franchise. It's only natural we'd want to understand the game more and see it improve, but with each passing update, it seems the team working on the game just doesn't care. Not just from a competitive standpoint, but also from a casual and biased standpoint. It's like each update we take 2 steps forward with the game and 3 steps back. The first update and second season the game introduced us to was the Chill season. First off, the new map we got was Mid. Second, we got Flounder, one of the franchise's best maps, which means we can have one of the best and arguably the worst maps in the series to be on rotation together. The new weapons we got were not great, the kits we got were not great, X battles were introduced, which should have been in the base game, and even so, X is the most dog mode in this entire game, video coming out later on that, and Big Run. Actually, no complaining there, Big Run was solid. The point is, the update was mixed. I think it was good overall, there were definitely issues, but these issues plagued the next update. No league battle, another mid stage that shares a very similar design philosophy to Brian Water, mid kits, and this was 6 months in, and by this point we still had no new stringers or Splatanas, and things were still broken like Brella's chargers and the netcode, and for those who bought the DLC, it seemed so rushed together because of arbitrary things they just didn't do. Now, the 3.1 update was solid because it addressed many issues plaguing the game for months, and to be honest, the weapon meta we're in right now is fantastic. The stages still suck, but hey, I'll fucking take this meta now because I really like it. But you know what I don't like? When Sizzle Season's revealed, and while it's not out yet, I don't think it looks great. Awesome new stage theme in an indoor mall combining Arowana Mall and Mako Mart together. Same shit Tetris piece layout from the past 2 maps. Finally, a new brush and a really cool looking blaster based on the Super Scope. Blaster got a shit kit. Light Tetradoolies, Sprinkler. League battles here. It has a set time just like Salmon Run from Splatoon 2 with incredibly tight windows to play, and it's basically not even League anymore and just LTMs, which is cool, but again, it has dumb windows to play. This type of structure where they introduce something super cool only for it to look cool but be, you know, not cool, is basically how Splatoon 3 is. Maps look amazing in trailers, they change them to be dog. Weapon has a cool kit, give it crab to destroy the meta, then take forever to nerf it and introduce only mid weapons every other season. New weapons every season, only like 10, and it's been mainly shooters and certain classes are straight up neglected. Inkopolis is returning, lobbies are not updated in the slightest, and the Squid Sisters don't even do the news. See, it's super easy to apply this structure, but said structure can also be applied positively. Inkopolis has rushed features, but visually, orally, and stylistically, it's really well thought out, and there is tons of care. Each season has really cool features, quality of life updates, and adds a lot to get people invested. I like to think of Splatoon 3 as how I describe Roller. When it works really well. In Splatoon 3's case, when things are added, a lot of them are really cool. There's tons of care and good design put into them, and they work really well. But when Roller doesn't work, it's flat out unfun and awful to play. So in Splatoon 3's case, said features added also have some dumb twist, or things just aren't added, or they should have just come out earlier. Look, I know Twitter is the land of toxicity, so a lot of opinions on the platform are extreme and negative, and calling a game dog while still playing said game is also confusing, to say the least. But thousands of people have expressed their opinions on multiple aspects of this game that should have been improved on, and the devs have acknowledged this, but we continue to get table turf maps, subpar kits, and really dumb hindrances that do not need to exist. So unless this season buffs most of these subs, which is a theory people have, it's just gonna look to be another classic Splatoon season where there are multiple steps in the right direction while fumbling almost every other step.